Hello people, happy Sunday. It's Gino here from RealEverydayEnglish.com. As you can see, it's a lovely sunny day here in northern England. It's a bit windy. You can see the trees blowing in the wind. You can see them blowing side to side. That's because it is quite windy out there. But unfortunately, you're not going to see my face in this week's video because it's like a narration video. So I'm just going to speak about the things I can see and the things that come to my mind as I'm looking out the windows and as I get out of the car in a minute. And you're just going to listen along and see how much of it you can pick up and see if we can teach some new words. I'm not going to edit the video, so I'm not going to put any of the words in writing on the screen. So you're just going to have to rely on your ears to get you through this video. So you can see across the road there's like it's a grey car. Yeah, it's grey, and there's a plastic bag at the side of it, and it's like blowing in the wind. Just recently, there's me and someone else who lives in this particular area, and we've started a litter picking group. So we pick the litter off the streets every Tuesday night, but as quick as we can pick it up, people seem to throw it back down again. So I'm going to get out the car. So I need to open the door. You can see this is my house here. First house with the blue door, that's my house. And if I look in the boot of the car, I'm going to show you something. There's the litter picks that I was talking about. So this is called a litter pick. You can see that it has a grabber on the end, so you can pick things up. So here I've picked up it's like a petrol can or a diesel can, because this car's diesel. But yeah, that's a litter pick, and I use these for the litter picking. I also use these gloves. They're like work gloves, so I use them as well. And these are big, strong plastic bags. These are actually Wigan Council. You can see they say Wigan Council on them. The council is an organisation which is responsible for the environment of a particular area. So yeah, so we can close the boot, and you can see that at the side of my house there's like it's like what we would call an alleyway, and this is actually a bin run. So this is where we leave all the bins, and unfortunately people tend to chuck rubbish down here sometimes, so we have to remove it. And there's some weeds growing at the side. So weeds are just kind of nuisance plants, which they don't really serve any purpose. They just grow. They're usually green. And you can see there's some kind of moss, some growth on the wall here. So the building across the road near the telegraph pole, and you can see the wires from the top. That's a telegraph pole that has all the telephone wires on for people's houses. And at the side of that there's a large green bin and the blue car. And this shutter here is actually it's the back of a pizza shop. So that's actually a pizza shop there. You can see the silver chimney where they let all the cooking fumes out. But yeah, that's the back of the pizza shop. And then just here you've got like this is a car park. And this used to be like a charity shop, but the charity shop's now closed. So you can see there's a sign on the side here. It was actually me that put this sign here. It says the hospice shop is now closed. Do not leave items here, because what was happening was people were just throwing things here for the charity shop, and that's not good. So you can see a bin here, and this kind of bin it's called a wheelie bin because it's got wheels on the back of it. You can see, but this is called a wheelie bin, and we have different colours of wheelie bins for different functions. So black is for general waste. The green ones you can see over here, they are for garden waste and food waste. And then we also have a blue wheelie bin, which is for paper, and we have a brown wheelie bin, which is for plastics and plastics and metals, so recyclables. So the black wheelie bin is for general waste. The green wheelie bin is for garden waste and food waste. The brown wheelie bin is for recyclables, and the blue wheelie bin is for paper. Although it's quite sunny today, you can see the sky's nice and blue. We have a few clouds. I play a game with my kids. I usually try and see if we can make any shapes out of the clouds. but we still have a puddle on the floor. It's not dried up yet, so this is a puddle, and you can see that we've had quite a lot of rain just over the last few weeks. So yeah, unfortunately there's still some puddles around, but they will dry up during the day, I should imagine. The building you can see across the road there, oh look, there's two people cycling. You can see the cyclists? So the building you can see across the road, that is an old pub. It's derelict. Derelict means that it's basically run down. I don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't know if somebody's going to buy it, or if they're going to end up knocking it down or whatever, I don't know. And then just here you've got like another row of shops. So when you've got more than one shop next to each other, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, we call that a row of shops. So this row of shops, the first one is a takeaway, curries, pizzas, kebabs. The next one is a chippy, so that is a fish and chip shop, the famous English fish and chips. Then you've got another takeaway, not enough takeaways around here, and the last one with the blue shutters. That is a bakery, but I don't think it's open anymore. You can see the van turning around the roundabout. Another van. That kind of vehicle is a van. You see the orange thing? That's an orange van. And then you've got a blue car behind it. But you can see across the road, you've got another row of shops. I'm going to walk over there so you can see it a bit better. So you've got one roundabout here, and then another roundabout down there. And then you've got two benches and a little patch of grass at the side. So I'm going to cross the road. So before I cross the road here, I need to look both ways. Oh no, I don't. I just need to look that way because the cars are coming off the roundabout. There's nothing coming. Oops. Bit of road rage. Somebody beeping their horn there. So yeah, let's cross the road. Oh, there's a car coming. Have to wait. So you can see here we've got another row of shops. And you've got 4 shops here. So you've got the first one with the green that you can see just there. That's what we call a bakery. So they sell pies, sausage rolls, things like that. Then you've got another chippy in the middle, and then you've got a general convenience store with the red and blue signs outside. So yeah, that's basically it. And then across the road here, you've got like an area of green where there's a field and trees, and then you've got some more benches just at the side. These are silver benches this time. And you can hear the wind is blowing the leaves in the trees. I don't know if you can hear that, but I can hear it. I like that sound actually. It's very therapeutic. You can just hear the wind blowing through the leaves of the trees. And you've got a garbage bin. That's for people to throw the rubbish. But unfortunately, not a lot of people use them because they're lazy and they like to throw the litter on the floor. And then just here you've got like this is the back entrance to the shops, so you've got a couple of things here. So you can see the green things, these green things here on top of the black box and on top of the silver box. We would call these are crates. They're like crates, and when the shop gets deliveries of food or whatever, they will come in them, usually bread. And then these metal things here are trolleys. So you've got 1 trolley, 2 trolley, 3 trolley, 4 trolley. Then this is a different kind of trolley. And then these railings here, this is a fence, but because it's metal, I would call it railings. You've got, so these are the railings, that metal fence. And then inside there, can you see them wooden things? We call them pallets. They're called pallets. Again, stuff gets delivered on them. And then you can see there on the side, there's it's like a black, that's a satellite dish. So that picks up the signal for usually Sky TV, and it's a big black satellite dish. It's bigger than the ones you see on houses, but it serves the same purpose. And then can you see these big white boxes on the side? That will be coming from a cooling system, so it's usually a fridge or air conditioning. It might be air conditioning in the shop, because I know that shop has air conditioning in it, because I went in the other day and it was like walking into a fridge. You see the bird flying in the sky? The bird's flying round and round. That particular kind of bird is called a seagull, and they usually scoop down on there's another seagull See it flying? Yes, let's see what else we can see. So I'm crossing the road again. You can see the yellow markings at the side of the road. The double yellow means you're not allowed to stop there with your car. That's what that one means. And then you've got the green box. That's an electric box. And when people work on the electric system to all the hoses, that's where they work on. You've got like a fence. This is another fence. It's just like a single bar fence. And then you see the blue sign with the white arrow just there. One way, so that's a one-way system. So the cars can only drive this way. So when the cars can only drive one way on a street, this way, round there, and then to there, that's called a one-way street. So the cars can't drive this way, it's not allowed. So a one-way street. Oh look, we've got some more wheelie bins. We've got the blue ones and the brown ones all this time. So you've got the blue ones and the brown ones, and then there's a black one. So as I said before, the blue one is for paper, brown one is for plastic and metal, black one is for general waste. Over here you've got another car park. There's lots of cars on here because this is a supermarket. There's a supermarket over on the side, and you can see there's posts. 1, 2, 3, loads of posts across. That's to stop people cutting through this road and getting onto the car park, so you have to go down the main road. But yeah, there's two different shops here. There's a supermarket and there's a shop where you can buy general bits and bobs. That's the loading bay for the supermarket, so you can see there's a van there, and that's where they load all the products into the sides. You can see there's lots of litter on the floor. Lots of litter. People are just lazy. I think we'll target this area with the litter picking group this week. So yeah, that's a nice little walk around my little area today. I hope you've learned some new vocabulary, and I hope you was able to understand most of what you've heard being said. On that note, enjoy your week, people, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye, ciao ciao.